Hey everybody, I'll be there in a second. Trying to figure out how to make this work to the best of my ability. AKA, I should have prepped more. I'm trying to find a way that I can paint as well as see your guys' stuff, which apparently is dumb, because I was hoping to log in on this screen, be able to see the questions if anyone to ask, and I'm just not working. So, oh, my wife joined. Hi, sweetie. Is she joined? I don't know. Apparently not. Well, anyway, I'm going to be painting. Going to go back to my old standard then and use the iPad for my image. Feel free to have ask any questions. I think this is a nice little setup here so you can see the whole thing. I do know it's reversed or inverted, but still good enough for me. Uh, if you're new to this, this is a piece I am titling Twisted Juniper. It is a juniper tree in Colorado that has blown over and the roots are exposed, and it basically is a dead tree. So I'll keep trying to turn my head, so if anybody has any questions. Hello. Otherwise, I'm going to get to paint. Right now, I think I'm going to try to work on this area down here. I want to get this tree limb root system done. I feel pretty confident with the rocks, some of the limb area, but I want to get this done so I can start working more on the background dirt. That being said, like, I didn't prep properly. I need to clean off some of my palette. That's good enough for me. Get some basic stuff done there. Hello, everyone that's joined. Hello, 3 people watching. Yeah, so once again, this is Twisted Juniper. It's a photograph. Me and my friends, we did a Colorado beer trip, and we also went to a few parks. We went to Red Rock. Then we went to this place called Garden of the Gods, which is a very, very cool nature park preserve, whatever you call it. And as one of the paths we journeyed down, had this very interesting looking tree. So I'm just doing a bunch of little quick brush strokes, nothing too grand, basically just enough to convey the idea of the motion in which I want the eye to follow. And since I am a lefty, usually my brush strokes pull to the left and kind of have to push them back to the right visually. And I said this whole root system here is this really interesting twisted structure. So I'm primarily using ultramarine blues, uh, cadmium oranges, a little bit of chromium oxide green here, a little bit of light cadmium yellow, white, black, and it's building the structure all together. Get a little bit of orange in there to dull the color. Okay, So mixing paint, it might not be as fun or entertaining because it's, hey, not on screen, but we're trying. Let's see. And wow, that's very, very dry paint. So add a little bit of turpentine, thin it out, and be able to actually, boom, get some brush strokes. So yeah, even though I'm using a lot of blues and oranges, there's a lot going on, especially with the other colors that are basically just intertwining within this tree. Like right now, this color is going on a little bit more orange than I expected, because it definitely looks a lot bluer on the palette, but that's okay. It didn't work here. I'm going to paint over that, but it does work in these spots compared to what I want them to look like. A little bit right there as well. I'm going to go back in and grab some more of that ultramarine blue. It's still really light. Boom, boom, boom. Well, I guess with the shadow there, you can't really see anything. Light color. And once again, all these videos I'm going to upload to YouTube as well. Make sure you follow me on TikTok at JJM Artwork. Now that I'm bringing in a lot more of this blue here, it's defining the form a little better. Overall, I've had a pretty good day today. Ate some delicious tacos, slept. Well, that's about my day. Notice no one's here to join me, but who cares? Maybe I should have on background music. Who knows? Not really a music guy. Plus, if I have on any music, might get it taken down. Don't want that to happen. Hey, kitty. I have 4 kitties. 2 of them are actually interested in what I'm doing. The other ones are only interested if I give them food. We'll see if I give you guys food. Oh, hey, look, someone's watching. How's it going? I will ramble on to my heart's content about my cats. But if you have anything you want to talk about, I slowly try to bring chaos to order. That is a cool username, by the way. Yeah, I'm actually just blocking the strokes, aren't I? Damn it. Like I said, every time I do these lives, I learn a little. So right now I'm going to go in with the shorter brush strokes. This color is still pretty light, but kind of get more of these edges defined here. Right now I'm just kind of blending a little bit on the canvas to build the shape, but I'm going to go in and define the bark, define just the way the tree is flowing. So basically start off with thin layers and steadily work thicker. Get a little darker each time I go back in. Going with a little turpentine to thin out here. Eventually I'm going to go back over the part I'm painting right now with a little bit of crimson. To kind of give it that extra bit of pop. Quick view of the image I'm working on here. That's what it will hopefully look somewhat like. So even though I am using this image, it's more of a mild guide than a trying to represent one for one. Get a little bit more artistic flair. Nice to have some new people come in and out. Nice to meet you. I always love to know where people are from, just how they found this, what the video they watched right before this. Because I found that can be entertaining too. See, I'm already doing what I said I wouldn't do. I'm going a little bit darker, grabbing some dark umber here. Going in with some shadow. I said I didn't want to go too dark too quick, and look what I did. So I know it's still pretty light, but as soon as I always add certain colors to my brush, it always seems to like just take over the rest of the painting. I'm not diligent about cleaning my brushes. Hey, how's it going? Thanks for watching. If you want any history about me or this painting, I'll say this is the third in the series I'm doing of dead trees. One of those things I don't know why I find destroyed nature quite beautiful. I've never destroyed nature myself on purpose. Like I wouldn't have a baby gender reveal party and burn down half of California, but on purpose. But I probably won't have a gender reveal party. One, because I foster. We already know the gender. And hopefully we get to adopt the two very amazing children that are in our lives right now. Right now it's just kind of basic shapes and structures. Trying to break down this image into its smallest planes. Kind of keep it up close. It looks different from far away. Up close, you get to see the art and the hand and what makes it special. Either way, I'm going to have to come back and redo parts of this. Oh, hello, newcomers, or a person still here. Yes, I usually cycle through a lot of people. Stop by, check out a piece, go away, come back a little later. Hope to be here for the next hour or so. Oh, my paint just feels dry today. Come in with that there, and then I'll bring the other paint back in over it to fix that. Thanks for all the more new people who join. So if you have any questions, more than happy to answer. I've been painting seriously since I graduated. But I would say 2004 I've been painting seriously, or at least liking what I paint. When I was in high school, I thought I was the best artist that existed. And when I got to college, I realized it taught me some nice humility, and I needed that. I kind of changed up my style, found out what I like and what I didn't like, and started creating something with a little bit more of a purpose. And honestly, if it wasn't for college, I might not have done that. So usually, I do recommend college for artists. Let's see here, boom, boom, boom. Any questions? No questions at all. How do I close out of this? What the heck? There we go. Yeah. Definitely recommend school for art. If you want your art to get better, go to art school. If you want it to sell, on the other hand, go into marketing or business. Because, yeah, these are small business jobs we have here. Well, what stinks is I lost some of the blues that I wanted to keep, but I'll get back in here. Oh, that's perfect for that. Take that back a bit. There we go. Get more of that ultramarine here. Kind of redefine some of those areas. I think I will need to buy a new tube of ultramarine the next time I am at the store. Keep that there. Boom, boom, boom. I like that. Should get a little more of that. Boom, that's it. I have to redo that shape there. That's the thing. Art for me is all about experimentation. Hello, newcomers. Art is always about experimentation. I seem to approach art a lot more scientifically than most. About coming up with a hypothesis, putting it to work, testing it out. If it doesn't, reevaluate, come back later. Little scientific journey. And I guess it's kind of a different approach to art too than most. I went to the BFA program in IU for college, and most of the other students seem to be very emotional painters. Um, when I say that, I mean we have critiques like, "Oh, so why did you paint that?" Well, it reminded me of my childhood. Oh, okay. Why'd you paint that? Oh, it, yeah. Oh, sorry. Wow, my ADHD kicked in there. But no, yeah, emotional. It's like, why'd you use certain colors? Why did you do certain things? And answers are usually, yeah, because it was a memory I had, or I had an emotional response to it. For me, it's like, why did you paint that yellow? It's like to make that look more purple. Fool the eye, play tricks. It's all a game. Just no one knows the rules and knows how to play it. That's nice. See, I need to get a little bit of cat red here, but not much. Just want enough. And yeah, that's too much. Line it out a bit. Let's go here. Boom. Yeah, that's good. Boom. That's different. That works. Kind of get some more here. Get a little bit deeper. Funny thing is, I don't really know if you're able to see the detail I'm putting in right now, or any of the little brush strokes. So right now I'm just building form and structure. And probably by the end of the painting I've already painted over that. Who knows? I've had several paintings where parts I've liked, I put a lot of time into, didn't go with the rest of the painting, so I ended up painting over it. It's just one of those things you deal with as an artist. You have to be okay with letting go. It's for the piece. It's not about for what you like and didn't like. Oh, that's dumb of me to say. It is, but can't always be tied to one part or one structure. Sometimes letting go and not knowing where you're going can be the most fun part of a painting. I know I'm rambling on a lot, but it makes me feel like Fat Guy Bob Ross, so. That I did not mean, but it looks okay. I get more of that ultramarine in there. But here, right there, I like just a hint. Now I want a little bit more down here. Oh. See a little part here I didn't realize in the first painting part. Yeah, let's have that blend in there. Still identify, but comes down more. Get more of that black and there. Boom. Create a jumping off point. Clean off the brush. I'm going to get some crisp color in here. Something that isn't so blended. That's the thing. If you want to go really, really light, like with actually painting white, you kind of need a very, very clean brush, as well as applying the paint rather thick than what you usually expect. That's why a lot of oil painters, when they wait for like their paint to dry and come back in and paint highlights, for me, I kind of just want it all to come together a little bit right here. Just see how this goes and then compare it to later. Kind of want to get the idea of the edge of a tree. Have this part stand out over the rest of it. Hey, kitty. Yeah, I moved it. Don't want you to lick oil paint, cat. Okay, I'm going to come back in with a little bit of that blue I made earlier. I just drag it to make that edge define more. Bring some of that back here. See, as soon as I get it dirty, again with the color, doesn't do what I wanted. But like I said, it's all about experimentation. Next time I do a live, I'm going to have to borrow my wife's phone. That way I can see who joins and who doesn't. Or, of course, I see who joins. I can live with that. Actually, I kind of like that. Bring a little bit more of that cadmium red. Additional bump, 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 bump. Just how do you make this look more and more like wood? I think I might just keep that part like that. Oh, geez, I almost just wiped paint on my freaking laptop because of my cat. I'm going to take a step back here. Take a look. Hi, people. Oh, person. It's always so much work to do. How's it looking from your guys' side? Like what you see so far? Seem to be liking it more and more myself. But there's always parts I get frustrated by. So I really shouldn't be just focusing on one spot at a time, but that's just what I feel like today in this painting. So that's what I'll do. Nope, that needs a little bit. Oh, geez, my palette's knife's on the palette. That makes sense. See if I can build up a little bit of texture. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Come back in with that brush, then pull some of that texture out. Yep, that's what I needed. That's what I needed. Just always have to remember, don't overdo it. I've been known to do just that. Scratch some of that in. That's the thing, palette knife do wonders sometimes. Sometimes just that texture difference is just the way to add the depth. Another way to draw the eye around. Play games with what you perceive. That here. Oh. Yeah. See, now I can come back in. probably get this highlight right here. The edge, so then I can go back. Boom. Still keep that quality and have it more go together. Okay. Don't turn on the. Wow. Yeah, it's been 45 minutes. I feel like I haven't really gotten anything done. That's how it goes sometimes, Justin. That's how it goes. What is it? ADHD, being fixated on parts. Can't stop doing something. Oh, I do like the way this is going. Get a little bit of cat orange in that blue. And once again, I'm alone. Hi, people. All alone. Again, please. Someone log in and say something. Just insult me with your words. It'd be great. Just all of a sudden, someone comes in TikTok live. Like, screw you. But thank you. Thank you for being an asshole. Maybe I can go on a political rant. Maybe they'll give me some attention. Yeah, why not? So I have two foster children right now. Both are African American. Love the kids to death. Basically stayed away from my parents this entire pandemic. I've had these kids for about a year. Like basically right when the pandemic started, we started fostering this kid or these kids. I kept away from my parents as long as I could. And finally, I felt guilty and regretted going to see them afterwards. Yeah, though. A lot of people have joined and left, joined and left. Always happy to have someone. Wish I could actually see when people join. That's why I could give shout outs and my hellos and best wishes. I keep turning my head every now and then just to see if anyone's still there or if anyone's asked a new question. Screw it, I'll answer old ones. Oh, yeah, a little bit of progress. Not much. Basically, just right down here. I just want to get these tree limbs done and basically have uh, done at least today and start on progressing upwards the rest of the tree. But still very, very happy with how it's going. My goal is to get this done before April, and I don't know if I'm going to accomplish that goal. But if I don't, it's okay. My new goal will just be the end of April. But still, I'm going to try to get it done. Sadly, I don't have any art show looming over my head. That has honestly been the best way for me to finish a painting is if I have a deadline. I used to set one for myself just like a new art show or art show at a place I've never done before. Make sure to have at least one new painting that no one's seen and hasn't been on display. You know, I kind of just want to leave that like that. Yeah, I kind of like it. Oh, oh, thank you so much. Yeah, you know, I'm really happy with the way it's going. As soon as all this is like one cohesive piece, I am going to feel a lot better on the inside. Because to get like the layers and the shapes up here as well, I cannot wait to paint all these tree limbs. It's just going to be. That's why I said probably not the end of this month it'll be done. But just because I'll try to get at least an idea of every tree limb that's up there. This is kind of like the difficult part, but the easy part as well. I'm working on just in comparison to the whole piece. But honestly, there is no difficult parts. There is no easy parts. It's all just one big piece. Hey, I remember a story. That's how you win races, right? Slow and steady. There's occasionally when I paint, there's sometimes I just get in my head so much, I'll like think about one section for way too long for a brushstroke, where it's like I'll go with an instinctual action and then think about it before I put it down, contemplate, is that what I want to do? 10 minutes later, oh yeah, the thing I was going to do by instinct was the right choice. Yeah, I like that part. I'm gonna have to probably come back in here and redefine some shapes though, eventually. You know that, yeah. Maybe I shouldn't. That part looks good. Get back in here a little bit of. Ooh, that's a nice blue right there. Let's heighten that color up a bit. A little bit. turpentine, thin it down, make it spreadable. See, because it kind of, I have to get, oh yeah, I guess I do have to really paint that, don't I? Oh crap. Well, in the meantime, oh, that's pretty good. Maybe a little lighten up. Gotta come back in. Gotta finish up that section. Boom. Boom. Be confident with your brush strokes, Justin. You can do it. Oh, take care. Good luck at work.